Browsers come tap in. Browsers come tap in. Browsers come tap in, come tap in, come tap in. Bringing that substance straight to the public, no capping, no bluffing. Now run it up, buddy. Browsers come tap in, come tap in, come tap in, come tap in. Browsers come tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in.
All right, tapping in. About to check out a little interview from DJ Akademiks talking to Ye. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get a response on some of the things that they are talking about. Pretty interesting interview.
Oh, Kanye.
What do you think? Obviously, you're saying things that how you feel at the moment, and some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But who do you think would care that much that they would want to threaten your life? Because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I start bossing up for my kids, I definitely feel.
What is you doing, bro?
Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limit by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
That wasn't like the most surprising idea, but it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on. And that's something where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that.
That you sound hot up under that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye seemed like he been reaching for attention a lot, man. I don't know what's going on with him, but a lot of people are saying he's so woke and all this, but
This
I
is
don't
a
get
business move. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a business move for people. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for the simple minded. This is for the people that really knows. I mean, I ain't gonna say really, I ain't gonna say like that. How can I put it? The dude is doing a business move right now, bro. He did the same thing when he backed up Trump when in 2016 he dropped the return of Pablo. Dude getting ready to release an album.
He already released one.
Well, there you go. See, I don't even follow him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even rock with Kanye like that. But see, I didn't even know that. But boom, there you go. See, if you already knew that, then you should already know what he was on. Then this is a publicity stunt to bring more attention to get more streams and views.
Yeah, but
this is too simple.
It's ever since the whole Artist Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, wave going on, he been reaching extra hard, and it's kind of sad to me.
No, it's not. That's business, bro. If you're dealing with a competitor, and right now they're the face of what's going on, they're in demand.
Mm-hmm.
I got some supply over here. I need to do something to bring attention to my supply so I can create demand over here on my side. What are you talking about?
You don't do anything though. He going online talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce kids.
The opposite of what he. Oh my God! Okay,
I say you don't just do anything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something.
That's creativity. Yes, creativity means you do it. You try different things.
I'm talking about you don't go online talking about people kids. You know what I'm saying? All these different things that he's been doing. All
that. See, that's some extra shit right there.
Yeah.
See, I don't follow dude like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people talk about it, but I've never watched one clip of what. This is my first time. This is organic for me. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why I'm giving it this attention, because we're doing this podcast on it. Other than that, I know not to fall for the funk, man. It's business. You got DJ Akademiks tied to it. That's also marketing for both of them. DJ Akademiks is getting all kind of views from him doing this interview, and it's a barter exchange. Outside of the situation where you were talking about with the kids, I said I don't know nothing about that. That's some extra stuff where he tripped. You know what I'm saying? He tripping on that part.
Speaking of kids, what y'all know what he was talking about when he mentioned something about him posting up a picture of his daughter? What was he referring to?
I thought he was talking about the whole thing with Kim Kardashian. Basically, he made a song with P Diddy in prison, and he had his daughter on it, and Kim Kardashian is she wasn't with it. She don't like how he's trying to get his daughter involved with, what I'm saying, things that can potentially bring harm to their family, and so she's not giving him rights to keep his daughter on the song or whatnot.
Yeah.
That the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about. It never was that. But when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over. Is this the right thing for your children? And I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy. He's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now like 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it.
What he said right there didn't sound like he's doing anything to jeopardize his kids. He sound like he's trying to be there and protect his kids.
That's the
Yeah,
argument you're getting from people that don't understand what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? This dude is talking about the deep state, or in other words, how some people talk about the Illuminati. Oh, they not real. That's a conspiracy theory. Okay, you keep thinking that group don't exist or you want to, you can continue to live on in fairyland. This dude be saying some stuff, bro. I'm not gonna call him crazy. Now, do he go over the board sometimes? Yes, he do. But dude be dropping some stuff, man. He be telling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised. Now that's the part where he kind of do put his kids in danger because of the things he do be telling puts a target on his back. So, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, yes, he is kind of putting his kids in danger in that way, being that he is a public figure and he can get his voice out there. And the things he be saying is assassination worthy.
yeah, I think that's what Kim K is more concerned about, the safety of her kids more so than all the clout that he's trying to draw off of it. I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that's
he's
what
trying
he.
to draw no cloud off of it, bro. He's paid, bro. Yeah, I don't think this got nothing to do with him trying to gain clout. This is him trying to expose people.
Who's he trying to expose? Because like I said, with the whole Diddy thing,
The whole conversation I just said about the Illuminati, the
the
deep state.
Illuminati, yeah.
All right,
But
then.
but yeah, but why would you bring your kids into that? You know what I'm saying? You can leave your kids out of that. Leave other people's
Where
kids out of that.
okay, okay. Answer this question here. Where did he bring specifically directly bring his kids into it? He didn't. He brought them in indirectly. So what you just said is kind of. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know. You gotta have to pull something up on that because
Nah, because I would
the
be
things that was on X.
talking to you because a lot of stuff does this here, so I don't want to just keep going in circles.
Now I don't think you got full context of everything that's going on here either. I think you're going off of, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying.
all right.
You do
I
you?
don't
Let's keep moving.
Okay.
have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel. So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika. I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews they move in the tunnels, they move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get like what they'll do is they'll threaten people. They'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. You like how many people put I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago. And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffles some feathers. And then
And he just answered, there's your who.
Yeah, the Jay-Z tweet you was
By
talking
the
about
way,
when he posted on X, it was talking about how Jay-Z and Beyonce kids are basically the R word, and he was saying that he said that the reason why he posted all that stuff about their children is because he was angry with them because they didn't have his back, like he thought they were family, and they didn't have his back like he thought they should have. Again, that's one thing to feel that way, but to bring people's kids into it is a whole nother thing.
What did he say about their kids?
I just told you. He said that he called them the R word. It should be still on X because he said he didn't remove it.
Oh, he said the kids were the R word.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't hear that either. I would like to
I can pull it up.
I would like to get a better understanding,
Yeah,
more,
they
more
supposed to be
detail
suing
on
him.
more full detail on what he said. How did it transpire, and what he meant when he said it? Because I mean, their kids are black. I guess blacks can be the R. I'm not gonna say I guess black people can be the R word as well. I've seen it, so I would like to see
yeah,
more detail on where he was coming from.
I would definitely have to see him actually because I know how people, especially when he be talking, they kind of evade to that, and he don't be directly saying. I got to really physically for me to believe that I got to I got to see this tweet where he physically said, "What's her name? Blue is racist." Like if he ain't say that child is racist, man.
No, not. That wasn't the R word that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With the tard on the back.
That's it.
Oh, that. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see now that really. See, now that really don't. I don't know. Now it really ain't making no sense. Now at first I thought it was the other R, but now
Yeah.
it ain't that one. It's man, this really ain't making no sense. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it tonight, but I definitely not gonna follow it, man. This is a waste of brain cells.
And I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes or not, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture. If we said like, yo, you doing us wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, well, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail.
Man said he related with Puff. I mean, I can get where he was coming from in that sense, but boy, I wouldn't be saying that right now. Not right now.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
so like the whole thing about, and even what is the outfit, the swastika. I think some people like they feel like you're spreading hate,
Once
and
I'm
you're
sorry.
encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was when my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this. All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one. So this white woman and this white family had the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face. And they was playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to Champagne and keep it calm. And my dad would call me, say, "Hey, don't go in on that woman because it's going to affect the children." But now it's like, it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. Think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get
Prime
Kim
example.
to play with me. The Jews and the whites above the Jews. You get what I'm saying? That's my life is on this shit now. These are
Contract
my
law.
children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that faggot ass trap shit if you want. But now you mention my daughter, like the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say-so of my kids, nigga. And anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within
Slip
my
on your
reach,
fault.
I'm doing everything legally in my power, everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm
He said
saying?
it was his
That's
fault too.
why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet.
He's slipping. See, this is why I try to
He
tell
wants to
y'all.
get off.
I've been telling y'all from the jump. Y'all see how important contract law comes into play. I've been telling y'all from many times. Learn, read, and I'm taking the race out of it. He tried to say this white fan or this white woman. Nah, bro, they beat you with contract law, bro. What kind of man that has that type of name and that brand has his kids named after him, and you didn't know to have that paperwork done with their names and their likeness? They beat you to the punch. That's why I was saying contract law. They beat you to the punch, bro. Because she, like you said, they got 50-50 custody, so she got the right to write that up to have ownership. That was your fault, bro. And they business people. You a businessman, and you just said a mastermind. Where was your mastermind at on that one? You slipped on that one.
Yeah, you just answered my question.
You slipped on that
I
one. This
mean,
ain't got nothing to do with black and white. Well, yes, it do. It's on paper that black and white. That's the part you missed out on, bro. And that's what's wrong with the black community. So I know he was talking about his kids and he do music. I'm switching it over to contract law, but hello, it plays into everything, whether you like it or not. Every day,
yeah, that's
even
foul. I don't like it.
even for you regular, even for us regular people, contract law plays into your life every day. You just don't recognize it.
Yeah.
That'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody ass nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't helped me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. All right, so go.
Nah, he assisted with
He
that.
upset.
They didn't take a bit of your face. You kind of assisted with your actions, bro. Like you can't be a public figure and be like, if you're gonna dress like that, like at least have it something to do with your album, bro. I don't know,
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
What is the name of his album that he just released?
Yeah, I
Coonery.
think he really.
Like the way he be putting names on stuff, you know what I'm saying? He tried to call himself Jesus and he God and all, he a king. Now he wearing the all black Ku Klux Klan apron, and I don't know what's going on. He hot. He can't. It sound like he muffled all up under that thing, so you know he hot because you know black
That's what I'm
attract.
saying, bro. He's been tweaking lately, bro. That's what I'm saying. It ain't the motives. What's the motive behind it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's clout, it's attention, but what are you? You're not doing nothing positive with it. You ain't helping lead no party. So I don't know.
I think everything that Ye does, it has a message behind it.
It do.
I've been rocking with Ye for a long time. I've been understanding him and been able to relate to him for a long time. Still to this point right here, I understand where he's coming from. I don't completely get the black KKK outfit, but I'm understanding that he's trying to send a message. He's trying to say something. There's something that he's trying to bring to light by doing that. I think it's deeper than publicity, trying to promote an album and all this and that. Just like when he made the comment a while back when he was saying that slavery was a choice. People was in an uproar about that. I understood exactly what he was saying. I mean, in my opinion, it kind of was a choice. Our ancestors, we had a choice. Whether they realized they had a choice or not, there was a choice. So when
everything in life,
when Kanye started tweeting all these comments and doing all these things with the swastika and just coming up in an outrage with all these crazy, so-called crazy things he's saying, it's something deeper. And at some point, it's going to come to surface. People going to be like, okay, damn, I realize what he was saying now. So
everybody keeps trying to tie the swastika into just one era.
Yeah.
The swastika's been going on for a very long time before the Nazis and after. Matter of fact, they even used to have a swastika in American swastika. So, like Phil was just saying, the man is speaking in a deeper form when he wore that shirt. Same thing with White Lives Matter. When he wore that, there's a message behind that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what he's talking about right here. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he got going on right now. I mean, I understand. Yeah, you rocking with Kanye when he had, you know what I'm saying, some stuff you can relate to and understand.
Kanye. I just be understanding what he be doing. I ain't never rock with Kanye. I just understand what he be doing.
Yeah. Well, right now, he clearly crying out for help. He's hurt, and he's telling you that. I'm not just saying that. He's saying it, that he's upset with. He's calling out everybody he's upset with, and he's telling you why.
The first time he called out Jay-Z, he called out Jay-Z a couple years ago with the same thing, with the same story. He just keep repeating that same story. I done heard that story come from that dude so many times over the years about how Jay-Z and Beyonce wasn't there for him. Even when he
that means that tells you it bothers him if you got to keep repeating it. He's broken about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he also need to move on because obviously they ain't gonna reach out to him. It's been going on for years, so you need to let it go, bro, and move on. Focus on your brand and your kids. Right. Yeah,
should be upset. You know, I ask people, like, if I know somebody that's woke, like I knew this girl that only like hangs around really super woke, like some of like fat black girl models, just like her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I could do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We're breaking them down. All this, I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities. Even I low-key feel like the ICE is like.
He 100% correct on that. You know what I'm saying? Black women is one of the most obese in America. The black culture is itself, bro. How we just been talking about how with the killing and stuff, bro. What you wearing that ain't helping at all. So the fact that you said that while wearing that, bro, it's like you participating, bro. So he contradicting himself as he's talking, like, bro. You think wearing that is a presentation that needs to be followed, man? Like, bro, sometimes, like I said, he be saying some stuff, but at the same time, it's like, bro, he all over the place, man. He all over the place. He be spit. That's why it's so hard. That's why people call him crazy, because it's so hard to understand him because, but once he'll say some hard stuff and then he'll finish it up with some stuff like, bro, where did you go? You was just saying some real stuff, and then you said that.
So with that said, right there, he could have been saying some real stuff, but he's here with that on. What is y'all's interpretation or reaction or feeling to that? With him standing there with that outfit on.
What Dove just said, contradiction. He always contradicting himself.
How
is if he
is
explained why he wearing that, if he explained his reasoning for wearing that, then it would make, then it could, I could, you know what I'm saying, try to understand more. But you can't say something positive while wearing something that's negative, bro, because that is tied to the Ku Klux Klan. The only difference is it's black.
But there's a message behind everything that Kanye is doing. I don't think he's crazy. I don't think he's stupid. Yes, I feel like he's hurt. I can relate to every single thing that I've been seeing him doing. I guess because I've been hurt myself. The way he keeps speaking about on Jay-Z and Beyonce, yes, that bothers him. It has him scarred badly. Those were people that were in his life that he cared deeply for. And when they, in his opinion, his experience, when they didn't stand up when he needed his true people the most, that crushed him. And I totally get it.
Hey, I wouldn't be sitting here defending Kanye without getting all the information and watching everything, because yeah, if you see everything, you would definitely be like, yeah, this brother losing it. Like I said back then, yeah, he had some good common sense and logic behind what he was doing, but right now, this dude is crashing out clearly. And but yeah, I just can't agree with it. That's just my take. It got to be morals behind everything you do, regardless of how hurt and scarred you are. And I used to be a Kanye fan.
Well, got something to add to that, Doug?
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, I'm still rocking with you, brother. Power to you. Sending out some good healing energy. You're gonna win. You're right. Keep doing what you do. Pushing and pushing through. They can't win.
Brothers come tap in. Brothers come tap in. Brothers come tap in, come tap in, come tap in. Bringing that substance straight to the public. No capping, no bluffing. Now run it up, buddy. Brothers come tap in. Come tap in, come tap in. Come tap in. Brothers come tap in.